Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to talk about and show you guys how to do dumbbell exercises just with one pair of dumbbells. But this is a very efficient workout using just a pair of dumbbells, hitting all your body parts in as few exercises as possible. I don't recommend trying to half-ass all your workouts, but this is a good way to do a workout if you're limited in time, but you want to do a full body workout. Okay, so let me show you how it's done. Alright, so for this one, it's going to be once again wider than shoulder width apart. I'm going to bring my hands together, same concept as a close stance, down as far as I feel comfortable, straight up. But my butt is back, and so that way it's easier to keep balance. So when you see from this angle, butt back, chin up and forward, and up. So you still maintain good posture, and my back is still straight. Now, yes, I'm bending at the hips, but as you can see, my back is still straight. It's not totally upright, but as my weight of my butt goes that way, I have to have weight go in the front to compensate. Plus, I'm holding weights in front, so my butt has to go farther back. But notice I'm not bending like this because I want this to be a primarily full leg exercise as opposed to primarily just hitting the hamstrings and glutes by doing straight leg deadlifts. Okay, so I'm going to do two different types of squats with the dumbbells. One, feet close together, and the other one, feet wider than shoulder width apart. The key that's the same is you still want your chin up and forward and the butt back. So this is an example of what not to do here. Don't want my knees to go. That's not good. I could lose my balance and fall. Also not good. So what I'm going to do is butt back, chin up and forward, down as far as I feel comfortable, and up again, just like this. And just like with the majority of the exercises, you want to do, your 10 to 15 rep zone. That works for most people on most goals. But the speed that you want to go is, as you can tell, is probably similar. It doesn't have to be exact, but it's like a 1, 2, 3 down, 1, 2, 3 up. Okay, for this one, I'm going to be on the floor. You could use a mat or not, it's up to you. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a chest press. You could do flies, you could also do triceps. So I'm going to show you how to do that. It's going to be a variation of a skull crusher, but you comfortably lay on your back. Okay, so unless you get super dizzy, you might have to put a pillow into your head and modify it slightly if you need to. So my feet are flat, core is engaged, knees bent. Elbows out away from my body. I'm going to press up towards the ceiling, bringing the dumbbells together. Bend my elbows as I come down. Obviously, I can't go down any further than the floor, but if I was on a bench, I could go further, but there's no bench in here, so this is the best I can do. Or if you're doing the home workout, up and down, just like that. Once again, sticking with that same controlled motion. I can also go into doing a fly, but on this one you want to keep a slight bend in the elbow. Going through this range of motion, and then once again go right to triceps, bend at the elbow and extend. Now on this one, try not to play with too much range of motion moving the elbow joint. So in general, if your elbows are pointing to the ceiling when you go down, that's a good starting point. And you're trying to keep your shoulder to the elbow stationary, so then you just move the arm from the elbow to your hand and extend that way. Okay, now for the back exercise, I'm using a chair, and the reason why I use this is so I have something to brace my hand on. That way it helps to stabilize the back. But in this case, the chair is kind of flimsy, not very strong, so I have the other weight stabilizing in the chair seat. Give it a little bit more stability so it's a little safe. So what I want to do to also protect my back is to have my feet staggered. Once again, back is straight, butt is back, facing forward and up, and then the other arm's close to my body as I lift the weight. Keeping in the same, 1, 2, 3 up, 1, 2, 3 down pace. And that way I get a good range of motion, work that lat muscle. Okay, so now there's lots of different ways to do bicep curls. I prefer most of the time anyway to do both arms at the same time. with the palms facing forward and elbows close to the body. So what I'm going to do is stagger my feet so I have a good foundation and stability, keep the core tight. Exhale as I lift, breathe in on the way down. And once again, typically you want to try 10 to 15 reps with a weight that is challenging, but you may not have but a certain number of options at home, which are dumbbells. So you could always modify it by making it more difficult by simply doing more reps, use a heavier dumbbells when you're using them, or less rest between sets, and also adding more sets to your workout. So those are the good choices to have. So hopefully that video was helpful. Once again, it's just a few quick exercises to keep you busy. You could do 3 to 5 sets of each, 10 to 15 repetitions, good for the muscles, good for endurance. And if you have any questions, just ask me in the comments box below. I'll do my best to help you out, and we'll see you in the next video.